Scorpio, welcome back. I hope you're doing well and had a great holiday season if you celebrate them. I hope your new year is off to a great start, and I hope it stays great throughout. Let us begin, shall we? I got a case of the sleepies. Alright, what kind of energy are we going into the new year with? What are we looking for? Okay, so very opportunity based. It sort of looks like you're kind of on the lookout for anything that could, anything new, specifically new to you, something that would kind of like freshen up your experience, like you've been in a rut. Sort of, everybody's really just new stuff lately. Anyways, it's like you've been in a rut, not necessarily a bad one, just kind of like you've done the same thing over and over. You're on autopilot now. You're not really. It's sort of like you lost interest in what you're doing. You're losing your motivation, so you're kind of just keeping an eye out for anything that could sort of make the roses bloom once again. All right. Okay, so potentially posing a problem for you is, again, this has been really common for everybody lately, sort of moving away from what you're already established in into something new is difficult because you're already not it's not only that you're established here, it's that you're particularly pretty damn good at what you're doing. You can't really imagine starting over with something new. You can't. There's sort of that, like, what do I do, or what are they going to do if I leave? You know, if this is affecting other people, like, how is it going to affect them? It's probably not going to be good, but ultimately it's going to make you happy. Put yourself first. All right. Oh, the sleepiness. So, we're trying to sort of be very mature and responsible and reasonable in our approach here. Not really taking action without thinking first. Sort of okay, so yeah, you are doing that. You are being very mature in your approach here, sort of really carefully considering your next steps and not acting rashly. At the same time, there is something of a negativity here in the sense of you're kind of letting a fear of failure stop you, which Pisces just got that. It's that fear of failure again. So damn, it's like, it's there. It's just really hard to put this into words. I guess like that fear of failure is kind of also in a way sort of immature because you're approaching this from a very objective place in like every other sense, but not even objective, just incredibly realistic. You're approaching it from a very realistic sense. And this fear of failure is incredibly unrealistic. It's like you're sort of building it up to be this bigger problem than it really is. Damn, that was really hard to get out. All right. In your past. Man, everybody's kind of getting a similar reading for the new year. So, in... okay, sorry about that. I don't know if you heard that or not, but yeah, my name is Zach. All right, so in your past, once again, similar to like everybody else this month, sort of looks like more so than everybody else who sort of realized or thought, oh, this could be better. It looks like something happened, something good, that brought you to this realization that you would much rather be doing whatever this is that just occurred, like all the time, than whatever it is that you're doing now. This, I don't know, maybe you're like a CEO of like a stock trading company or something. I don't know. All of a sudden over the holidays, everybody gets together and, oh, hey, let's have fun and, let's all paint a portrait of each other or something. You did this and, oh, wow, this is way better. I'd definitely rather do this. So I think if you're in a position where you can do this comfortably and not really worry about the consequences, then I'd say go for it. If not, I'd say kind of try to balance the two and see if you can't find a way to have your cake and eat it too. I have a heck of a hangover. Alright. And the first half of the week. First half of the week sort of looks like, again, how earlier you were sort of afraid of moving on because, oh, what's going to happen to all these people that I'm leaving behind? Sort of looks like now you're, hey, these are, it kind of looks like you came to them, yeah, I'm probably going to move on, I'm probably going to leave. So in case I do, here's all the things that I do on a, daily basis that kind of keeps us going. I'm going to teach all of you how to do all these different things, sort of sharing the burden, or like, not even so much sharing the burden. Don't look at it that way. It's more like you're passing on the torch. All right. So it's not like you're just leaving everybody in the dust, high and dry, in order to get what you want. You are going about this the right way, it looks like. And in the second half of the week, all right, so second half of the week, honestly, this could even just be like, to heck with it, I'm retiring and going on vacation. But second half of the week, now it's sort of that thing that you've wanted is coming to you. You're getting it now, finally. You're grabbing hold of it. And initially, there's a bit of like a slamming on the brakes. Like, life has come to a grinding halt. But it's not scary to you in that way. It's sort of, you're at peace with it. I think you kind of expected this to happen. You didn't expect to immediately see this new endeavor take off like a rocket. No, it's you knew this would happen and you're okay with this. It's going to take some time, but that's fine. Okay. Yeah, so it does look like you are in a position to do all these things that you're doing right now. Specifically, that's kind of a lot of why you're doing this. It's like you've put in the work in a place where you may not necessarily have been happy or had fun, but because you were willing to take on all those responsibilities and build things up over, however long, now you can sort of step away from that comfortably, not really worry about the consequences or it's like now it's time for the play. It's been all work. Now it's playtime, essentially. It's time for you to actually enjoy life rather than grinding. Right. Okay. So that well, yeah, that very well could just be time with your spouse. I mean, it doesn't have to be. Take it how it resonates, but it definitely feels, at least for someone, like there's retirement here. There is, hey, all you've done is work, 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 work. So much of, let's say, our marriage has gone by with you just kind of staying at work all the time. And, you agree with that. It's true. So now, yeah, let's reconnect with each other. Let's fall in love with each other all over again. Sort of remember why we even got married in the first place. All right. And your hopes or fears. Okay. So, again, take it how it resonates. I'm just using this as the example because it's kind of the easiest to go with at this point. It's kind of, it's a fear. Generally, I think of, for you, this has been the way of life. This has been the norm for so long that your work life and your personal life have kind of become interconnected at this point, to the point where you feel like if you give up one, you're also losing the other. I kind of get the feeling that you don't really think, again, let's say it's retirement. It's like you don't really think you can retire without also losing all of the personal things that you've accomplished or gained or that you have. So could be, oh, well, if I quit my job at the company, then I'm also losing my spouse. It's not really the case, but in your outcome. Okay. So the outcome is good. You sort of take on that responsibility initially of, again, passing on the torch very skillfully, mind you. You're not just very quickly running through, this is what you need and this is yada yada, so on and so forth, and then I'm out the door. No, you're really taking the time to make sure that everybody has what they need before you leave. And once you do, once you're ready, you're able to move on peacefully, comfortably. You're not sort of holding on. I don't know if you've ever seen that it's pretty common in TV shows and movies, but it's like the wife goes to the husband, oh, all you do is work, I wish you would retire, and the guy retires, and it's great at first, but then, he's getting a call every like 2 seconds. I don't know how to do this. Can you help us? So it's like he retired, but he didn't really retire, because even though he's retired now and he's spending time with his wife, he's also on the phone talking about work pretty much the whole time. But that's not going to be the case here. All of your ducks are in a row long before you do anything. So, good on you. Alright, what do we need to be mindful of? Balance. I surround myself with the people I love and enjoy my time with them, but I also take time to nurture my relationship with myself. I found a healthy balance between being with friends and having self-care time. Okay. I think in your case it's more of like a work-life balance, but I don't know. Take it how it resonates again. Alright, Scorpio, that was your reading for the first week of the brand new year. I hope it resonated for you. If it didn't, don't worry, it's not part of your story, but if it did, I hope it helps you with the week ahead. That's all for now. God bless you. Jesus loves you. Peace be with you. Until next time.